You know what's crazy? I've been staring at these weather models for 72 hours straight, and they literally can't agree on what's about to happen to the UK this weekend. But here's what they all agree on. Eastern Scotland's about to get pounded with 80 to 120 millimeters of rain in 3 days, and that's just the opening act. Because Sunday into Monday, there's this massive blocking high over Scandinavia that's going to flip everything upside down and potentially bring the coldest air in 18 months. I'm talking possible snow down to Birmingham, train chaos across half the country, and a Monday morning commute that could be an absolute nightmare for millions. So listen, drop your city in the comments because I'm going to tell you exactly what's headed your way, and some of you really need to hear this. Alright, so let me paint you a picture of what's happening right this minute, because this thing's already rolling. If you woke up to blue skies this morning, enjoy it while it lasts, because it's about to change real fast. Central and northern Scotland are already getting hammered by rain, with hill snow mixing in above 400 metres, while southern areas still have sunshine, but not for long. There's another wave marching north across southern England right now, hitting Wales and the Midlands by lunch, then northern England by mid-afternoon. But here's what really caught my attention this morning, and this is honestly kind of alarming. The Met Office just issued a yellow rain warning for eastern Scotland, active tonight through Friday morning. Now here's what's weird, and I've been doing this for a while, so trust me when I say this is unusual. Normally, Atlantic systems destroy Western Scotland, right? That's just how it works. But this time, because of this absolutely massive blocking high over Scandinavia, everything's flipped backwards. Weather fronts are stalling out, southeast winds are dragging moisture off the North Sea, and it slams into the Cairngorms with literally no break. Okay, so now I'm going to go city by city, because this is where it gets personal for a lot of you. Edinburgh. And I want you to really pay attention if you live here. Rain starts around 2 or 3 p.m. today and doesn't let up until Thursday. This isn't like drizzle, we're talking steady, heavy rain that's absolutely going to flood Stockbridge and areas near the Water of Leith. ScotRail into the city Thursday morning, especially that Glasgow line, expect delays, maybe cancellations. Then Sunday into Monday, Edinburgh's sitting right in this zone where it could literally go either way, rain or snow. Aberdeen, you guys are absolutely 100% in the crosshairs for this rain warning. Easterly winds off the North Sea plus super slow moving fronts means rain just builds and builds and builds. This could legitimately be your wettest 72 hours since Storm Babette in October 2023, when you saw over 100 millimeters. A 90 heading north is going to have standing water. Trains to Inverness will see delays, and up in the Cairngorms, that rain turns to snow above 300 meters. Glasgow. Here's something interesting. You guys actually dodged the worst of this, which is pretty rare. Usually, Western Scotland gets hammered, but the wind direction means the east coast takes the hit this time. You'll see blustery showers tonight and Thursday, don't get me wrong, but nothing like Aberdeen's getting. But Sunday into Monday, that's when Glasgow needs to pay attention, because you could see snow showers when that cold air floods in. Dundee and Inverness, both getting persistent heavy rain through Friday, with the A9 getting real dicey above Dromocta Pass, where snow's likely at road level. Belfast. Rain rolls in around 3 or 4 p.m. today through Thursday morning with gusty winds. Not quite as brutal as eastern Scotland, but Sunday into Monday you might see rain and sleet mixed with snow possible in County Antrim and County Down. Newcastle. Strong winds are your main headache tonight into Thursday, and Sunday into Monday you're right on that knife's edge where it could snow or stay rain. Manchester. Blustery showers this afternoon with the M60 and M62 getting surface water. But the real story is Sunday into Monday. You guys are in that critical battleground where we could see the first legit snow since March 2023, especially higher spots like Oldham and the Pennines. Liverpool, Leeds, Sheffield, Yorkshire. Showers today, but Sunday into Monday, anywhere above 200 metres could legitimately wake up to snow. Snake Pass and Woodhead Pass would definitely be affected, and the M62 Trans-Pennine route needs monitoring. York and North Yorkshire. The North York moors could see significant snow, and even York itself might pick up a few centimetres if temps drop 1 degree. Nottingham, Leicester, Birmingham, you're all right in that transition zone where Sunday into Monday could literally go either way. A few centimetres are totally possible if temps drop just 1 degree, making Monday morning's commute absolutely brutal. Cardiff and Bristol, rain today with surface water on the M4 and M5, but you sit too far south for snow, just that cold easterly wind. London and southeast, rain this morning through lunch, then clearing, and Sunday into Monday you're too far south for widespread snow. But that cold easterly wind makes Monday's commute feel absolutely miserable, with rail services into major terminals potentially slow. Alright, so now let me break down what's actually causing this whole setup, because once you get it, everything else makes way more sense. There's this absolutely enormous high-pressure system just sitting over Scandinavia at 1040 to 1050 millibars. Just for perspective, anything over 1030 is really strong, so this thing is exceptionally powerful. It basically puts up a wall that stops normal Atlantic lows from moving west to east, forcing them southward where they move super slowly, almost stuck. That front over central England right now was over southwest England 12 hours ago. Normally it would be in the North Sea by now. This is exactly why eastern Scotland's got that warning. It's genuinely unusual for Atlantic weather to hit the east, not the west. Now here's where things get really wild for Sunday into Monday. That Scandinavian blocking high takes over completely. It starts pushing easterly winds across the entire country, bringing way colder continental air from the Baltic region right across the UK. Now get this, and this is what's been driving me crazy. The models have been flip-flopping on this for 3 straight days. Usually 5 or 6 days out, models are 90% locked in, but this setup's proving really difficult. We're in that battleground where Atlantic mild air slams into continental cold air, and small shifts change everything. But here's what we know for absolute certain. Every single model agrees on 3 key things. First, cold air is definitely 100% moving in Sunday into Monday. That's happening regardless. Second, all models agree we're not looking at a beast from the east type situation like 2018. And third, we're going to see precipitation around, so it's not a dry cold snap, which actually increases snow potential. We'll have cold air pushing from the east, milder Atlantic air pushing from the west, and where they collide is where snow's most likely. Scotland and northern England, especially higher ground, snow's looking more and more likely starting Sunday. Pennines, North York Moors, anywhere above 200 metres. Definitely prepare for possible snow Sunday night into Monday morning. The Midlands sits right in that zone where the difference between rain and snow literally comes down to 1 or 2 degrees. All model runs show temps at 850 hectopascals, roughly 5,000 feet up, dropping to -5 to -8 Celsius. Rule of thumb, -5 for snow to stick, -8 for widespread snow hitting lower elevations. Most runs hit that -5 threshold, with a bunch showing -8 to -10. There are basically 3 scenarios. Scenario A, about 40% chance, shows widespread snow from Midlands northward, like February 2021. Scenario B, 35%, shows typical north-south divide, with rain south, snow confined to Scotland and northern England. Scenario C, 25%, shows a messy mix everywhere, with rain, sleet and snow depending on exact timing. I'm going to update you Saturday morning once we've got a clearer picture of which direction this is actually heading. So what should you be doing right now to get ready? If you're in Scotland or northern England, check your car for winter gear right now. Get de-icer, scraper, maybe a small shovel, warm blanket. Those easterly winds will make it feel way colder than actual temps. If you're travelling Sunday through Tuesday, keep a really close eye on updates. A 9 in Scotland, Snake Pass, Woodhead Pass could all get snow. Check National Rail before commuting Monday, especially into Edinburgh, Manchester, Birmingham, London. Services could see delays or cancellations. If you've got the school run Monday, be prepared for possible closures in Scotland, Northern England, parts of the Midlands. Check on elderly neighbours. Make sure livestock have shelter. and watch for icy conditions, especially overnight. For this week, Wednesday afternoon brings blustery showers with heavy downpours, then Wednesday night, that rain warning for eastern Scotland goes active. Thursday sees heavy rain across eastern Scotland, scattered showers elsewhere, then Thursday night into Friday, the air gets colder. Saturday, I seriously cannot stress this enough. Details are going to change significantly over the next 48 hours. Don't check. Within 72 hours, we could see areas waking up Monday absolutely caked in snow, or a colder, wetter pattern with snow mainly on hills. The next 24 to 48 hours are absolutely crunch time for models to lock in on which scenario we're heading towards. Drop your town in the comments one more time. Are you more worried about that heavy rain pounding eastern Scotland, or the potential snow Sunday into Monday? Let me know. I'll be putting out continuous updates tomorrow afternoon and Saturday morning, so make absolutely sure you hit subscribe and turn on notifications. If you found this breakdown helpful, go ahead and hit that like button and share with anyone affected by either the rain or potential snow. Then a cold, potentially snowy period kicking off Sunday onwards, with the biggest unknown being exactly where the heaviest snow sets up. Whether you see legit snow accumulation, cold rain, or just wintry showers on hills, it's going to feel way colder and more unpleasant next week. Start your preparation right now, today, especially if you're in Scotland, Northern England, or the Midlands, where snow's a genuine possibility. Check your car, double-check travel plans, reach out to elderly neighbours, and make sure you're ready before Sunday rolls around. Stay safe out there, stay prepared, and seriously keep checking back because this forecast is honestly still evolving significantly hour by hour. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's update with all the latest model data on this wild situation.